Welcome back to the Blitz, and we're going to get right to it. Crystal Springs traveling up north to take on Yazoo County and the Panthers. And it's going to be senior night out there in Yazoo. I always love this for the seniors. They're always so happy, you know, putting on a show. We'll always start off with Crystal Springs. Navarian Benson takes the handoff, makes a break, but coughs it up, fumbles. Yazoo County ball. Crystal Springs, they do get it back, though. Johnny Daniels heading towards the end zone. But check this out, the speed from Yazoo County's Lakevion Dixon catches up to him. That is, yeah, never give up. At least he didn't pull a DK Metcalf. Well, Yazoo County's back. Jamarion Stewart scored on this long run for the touchdown. Check that out, breaking tackles left and right. PAT no good, 6-0 Yazoo County. They also get a blocked punt recovery. Nice special teams play, but in the end, Panthers come up short 12-6 in overtime. Crystal Springs gets the road win.
Tough. Now we go back to Vicksburg for some Thursday night high school football. That's right, Canton and the Vicksburg Gators locked horns last night. So we go to the highlights just in case you missed this. And there's the homecoming court for the Vicksburg Gators. Todd McDaniel and his Gators hosting Calvin Bolton's Canton Tigers. And the Gators were down 8-0, but not after Shakory Regan finishes off the drive with a short touchdown run. 2-point conversion is good, so the game's tied at 8-all. Then on the ensuing kickoff, the Tigers trying to get a good return, but instead Vicksburg gets the takeaway. Jadarion Kelly strips the ball away. Nice play there. Vicksburg fitting to take the lead. They give it to Regan. He breaks through, hits the B button with the spin move, and he gets all the way down to the 1-yard line. Dragon Tigers, just barely breaking the plane, but later Regan again just crosses the plane with that last lunge there. They ruled the touchdown, 2-point conversion, no good. But Vicksburg is up 14-8. But that lead wouldn't last very long. The Gators looking to go upfield, but they fumble. So some hot potato with the football. The Tigers take over as Jadorius Joyner gets the ball. Canton's Tyquan Henderson left open on the slant. He gets the pass, and he's going to waltz into the end zone, and that would tie the game. However, in the end, Vicksburg, they get the win 36-20 over Canton on Thursday night. All right, now we take you to the fourth quarter of tonight's game. North Pike and Raymond. It's 24-16 game in favor of North Pike. And this was a fourth down for the Rangers trying to complete the comeback after being down 21-0. Former Blitz 16 Player of the Week winner Trent Singleton scrambles on the play, makes a couple of cuts. See the stiff arm? He ends up on the far sideline. What looks to be a first down, but a penalty is called, holding. Not what Coach Robert Jacobs wanted. They try it on another fourth down, try to catch him off guard with the run, but it is stuffed, and the Jaguars take over, and they did what the Rangers couldn't. Demarion Montgomery finds a hole, cuts back towards the middle on a 3rd and short, and the stop would have forced a punt, but instead Montgomery scores the decisive touchdown. Raymond falls 36-18 to North Pike.
All right, now we move on to Pelahatchie St. Joseph's. We're going to pick it up third. St. Joseph's Chris Watson tosses it to a former Blitz 16 Player of the Week, Kevin May. May fights for first down, gets enough. He's really fighting. Later in the drive, Watson goes back into the well, tosses it to May again. He's a Blitz 16 Player of the Week for a reason. They use him a lot, but he gets speared by J.D. Williams. Now Pelahatchie's Cameron Watkins handing it off to Elijah Williams. Williams breaks free, huge yardage and a first down right there. Just gets caught up there, almost had it home free, but Watkins delivers a short pass to McKylan Taylor. Taylor bulldozing his way through the defense for another Pelahatchie first down. Now at the goal line, long drive there. J.D. Williams goes up the middle, scores a touchdown, completing the drive, giving Pelahatchie 40 points. Not the best night for the Bruins. They fall 42-14.
All right, going up by the res where Mike Granberry and his Pisgah Dragons were hosting the Riverside Bulldogs. Hot start from the Dragons in this one. Pun is intended. Deleon Evans lines up a QB, keeps it himself, pops through the middle of the defense, and he would not be denied. That increased Pisgah's lead to 14-0 after the flex. Then the Dragon defense breathing some fire. They stop a run. Good open field tackle there. Then the offense, man, they kept doing what they do. Evans again. This time he gets loose, and what a juke move, losing 2 defenders, runs all the way into the red zone for a 40-plus yard run. That ended the first quarter, and Pisgah starts his second frame with a touchdown run from Kyshawn Gates, 21-0 Dragons. After that, Pisgah rolls. They win it 41-14. And we are finished with the games, but we are not yet done with the Blitz.
Still have to get to our top plays of the night. The high 5, best 5 plays of the night coming up next.